looking around. You know, the first thing that we do is we look for new people. Do we see anybody out there that's new, just born today? Who is out there that just born today? Do we have?
Well, we got to go to the hospitals for that.
I know, we could do that. What I want to do one day is actually have a walking meeting where we're actually walking outside and we're all, you know, kind of talking to each other. We'll see. All right, looking around. Can someone help me? Saba, you're usually the one that spots people. Oh, look at.
Telson, are you new with us? Good morning.
Yes, ma'am.
How polite too,
Welcome.
right? Oh, this is. So talk to us. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Can we video?
Oh, you want a video? Okay, my
Yeah.
background
That'd
is
be nice.
noisy.
That'd be great.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ah.
Let me switch
1
back.
minute, please.
No problem.
Background.
So the idea again that you maybe just tell us a little bit about yourself. How'd you find this place? That would be cool. Any other names out there that you're looking for, Saba, just as we hold?
Well, actually, I'm kind of like enamored by the little baby. Hi, Brandon. Tell us about you and the baby.
She's muted.
Can you guys see me now?
Yes,
Yeah, I can hear
see
you.
now.
Yeah, hi, Telson.
Hey, man. Good morning. My name is Telson Elvis. I'm a Scrum Master and Agile coach with Acna/CVS in New York.
Wow,
So
New York City.
Yes,
New
ma'am.
York.
Yes, sir. So
Welcome.
I found this group on LinkedIn, and I was interested of it when I see you guys will keep posting. I read about it, then I said, oh, let me try to get a hit up today and see how it goes.
Awesome.
Love it.
I see Godwin brought Mujiwa back. Welcome back.
Woo.
Hi, Telson.
Hey,
Yeah, man. I'm telling you that's Godwin bringing his posse with him.
oh, that's great. That's a positive vibe.
Godwin
Morning,
brings his
guys.
posse
Morning,
with him.
Marcelo.
Morning, guys. All right. Keep them coming.
Anybody else out there?
Let me see. Actually, I'm really trying. Okay, so Laura, is that you with the title hello, or is that a new person with us? I can't tell.
No, I think.
It's me. It's me.
Okay. Awesome. Let me see. Rusty at this. I think we have had the pleasure of meeting Abimbola before. Maybe on the Wednesday meeting, did we?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I've never seen him before.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Yes. I'm not exactly new. I was with you last week Saturday. I was introduced by Godwin, and I'm new to Scrum.
Awesome. Well, welcome back.
Yeah,
back.
man. I'm
Thank you.
telling you, Godwin's posse is growing. Soon we're gonna have to give him his own room too.
Yeah, the Godwin room. That's it.
Yeah, give him his own room, man.
We're gonna do that. Hey. All right, awesome. All right, so I'm looking for who's our fitness warm-up specialist this morning. I'm looking around to see who's moving around.
I'll do it.
Leon is gonna do this. God, they get ready for this.
All right, everybody up.
God.
Everybody up.
Fine. Let's back it up.
Okay, we're gonna do some body writing.
Some what?
I'm speechless. What is going
Body
on?
writing. You know what that is?
No. Right.
It's YMCA, but I'm sick of YMCA. So we're gonna do transformation.
Okay.
So we are going to spell out transformation.
Oh my God.
All right.
What?
A T.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. T.
E.
R. A.
S.
Yeah.
F.
Oh,
O.
pancake.
R.
Are you making R?
M.
A. So coordinated.
Sit up now, so
I.
O. And N.
N.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like the song. It didn't feel like
Love
the
it. I love it.
Now I'm gonna touch
Okay.
my toes.
That was crazy.
Touch your toes.
There you
touch your
go.
toes.
There you
There
go.
you go. Okay, Rick, I'd like to put in an order for next week for Marcella. Yeah.
Where is she? I don't see her
I don't know.
logging in early.
I
She's
don't
been
know.
logging in late lately, so someone's gonna have to track her down. So I know she normally comes in a little late.
Ooh.
All right. Welcome. You guys know the routine, okay? Please first click on that link. So just go to the link, go to the website. Again, one of the things that I asked for last week, if you guys remember, was please give us some comments on the website. How many of you gave us some comments? Raise your hand proudly. Okay, look around you. We've got only one person raising their hand right now. It's not
That you can see.
that I can see. I can see. True. So the meeting's gonna be all about you today. Forget about everybody else. Okay? No. All right. So again, please help us out. If you can, go to the website, look at some of the content there. It's working, it's not working. Feedback is important. All right. So what do we do here? We jump into groups, right? We got breakout rooms for you. We got the first one, which was the beginners. Victoria, you there? Joe, you there?
Yep.
All right. You guys ready for that today?
See, senor.
So depending on how many people we have, we might connect the beginner and the intermediate, right? We might connect the beginner and the intermediate. And then we have the advanced group that I know that Marcelo and Art, you guys are going to start that group, but you might spawn up another group, right? Is that scheduled for today?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so let's start with the advanced group, and then from there, you guys make that call. Okay, is that okay? And then, of course, we've got the app team, right? So that's going to be a breakout session as well. And then people that have never been here before, do not panic. As we break out these individuals into their teams, we will help you to guide you where you should go, okay? So don't panic. We just first want to make sure we clear the floor so they can start going through their sessions, and then we regroup here at around 10:15. All right, everybody okay with this? Am I missing anything?
No.
All right, so start breaking out into the product team and the advanced team, and then I'm going to help out right now the intermediate and beginner. Right now, it looks like we're going to concatenate that, and let's just go to the intermediate group. Neilu, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. So let's make the intermediate group. Let's put that all in there for the rest of the group. Okay. So everybody else, have a good time.
Yeah, Rick.
People that are getting here for the first time, don't panic. We're going to help you. Okay. Welcome back. All right. How's it going?
Es muy bueno.
Muy bueno. All right. Maybe we should everyone speaking Spanish the whole time now.
You're not speaking in Spanish.
That's gonna be tough. So again, I hope it was rewarding for you. I'm curious of what you learned. So this is our time to share. So who would like to go? What team would like to go first? Laura, you want to go first?
Yeah, advanced.
What team is that? Was that the advanced team?
Yes. We talked about my question of how to make it safe to speak up, or what's rewarding people to remain quiet. So I really liked the diagonal line of the pink squares here. Looks like a progression. Apparently it is a progression from feeling unsafe and excluded, and then you move from there to safe to speak, then and finally safe to challenge. By nature in my group, I like to challenge, but I keep seeing myself going backwards down towards exclusion, unsafe. So they were helping me get ideas of how to bring the organization along.
I love the graph. I love the form to see this. It's great. Thank you, Laura. Anyone else from the advance?
I wasn't in it, but I like to talk to each other people, part of this board.
Yeah, I love the board.
Talk to each other, people. Marcelo, we should have your voice saying that, and it could actually come out in some of our presentation. Talk to each other, people. We need to get you recorded on that.
Well, Godwin has something to share.
Godwin, go for it, sir.
Yeah, so I'm picking back from where Laura left. We spoke about, mainly for me, it was more about accountability. And I asked that question, what mental blocks do I have given up control and command? And so it comes to the point, like, at what point are you actually going to let go and let people share their mind? Or at what point are you feeling that you have to be accountable to what they say or what they do? And so that's what kind of brings to me as well.
Love it. Love it. Thank you, Godwin. All right. We're moving along. The intermediate group. Talk to us, intermediate.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, my name is Abimbola. I'm new to Scrum. And in the intermediate group, I learned something really new. I learned where one of the team members said she actually introduced the 5 pillars of Scrum to the team in the retro. She explained to them why they need to be open and all of that. So that made the team to speak up immediately, because she's new as well to the team. So I think that's a good idea, and that really worked for her.
Love it. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else from the intermediate?
Come on, Brandon, you said there was something you didn't finish on the other side, so.
I didn't get to finish. That's all I got. So I think we definitely did a great time with our time boxes this week. This is probably the 4th Saturday that I've been able to attend. So we definitely improved on scheduling and answering all the questions that we had up on our Jam board. I had a couple of different questions, like what was just mentioned about the different retrospective techniques. I think that worked out really well. And also going over Jira. I know my company that I work with currently, we utilize Rally, and I'm about to transition into a position that we're going to be using Jira. So getting some insight on how to utilize burn up charts, not getting so hung up on if your team is finishing their sprint and you're hitting a cliff. Don't get so hung up on that, but just work on those techniques to get completion of story points throughout the sprint, slowly but steadily.
Wow. Great job. Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you, Brandon.
We're going to move on. App team, talk to us.
Here, I'll speak up. I relearned something. It wasn't a learning, but it's a relearning. Sometimes you forget things that you've known in the past. When you're emotionally involved with something that you create and you demo it for feedback, you need to suppress the tendency to kind of explain what's in your head so that you kind of allow people to be able to objectively criticize what's actually going on and get a sense in the direction where you're going. So that's my relearning for today.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that. That's great. Anyone else? Mike, I don't want to.
Yeah, I think what I've seen out of today's session is that the team's really starting to get together really nice and starting to work together more and more, really building that team atmosphere, which is absolutely wonderful. We've also delivered, well, I shouldn't say delivered, but we're ready for demoing an MVP of our first, more or less I shouldn't say our first sprint, but it is something that's starting to look pretty good. So Rick, I'll send you something for you to take a look at on that and get your feedback.
I love it.
And and we're really starting to, it's really starting to look better. People are starting to be more open with their thoughts, ideas, which is absolutely a wonderful sign, getting more comfortable with the team. And I'm really happy to see that.
Beautiful. Thank you, Bill. All right. Anyone else? I do want to challenge that if you guys at any time present it to this group, that's one thing. We could actually even have a meetup just to present that tool, right? And show it to the community and say, hey, take a look at it, give us some feedback and talk maybe about your accomplishments. That would be an amazing meetup. This is how we got together to build a product. And actually have, that would be one to watch. So whenever you guys are ready, let us know. All right.
Okay, well, before we move on, I could inject a few of my takeaways from our meeting today. Part of the product development team, we actually had 3 events that we did today. We had our daily stand-up, we did our sprint review and our demo, and we had a sprint retrospective. And so what we did, you know, I don't know if everyone is familiar with the process with the daily stand-up, but we actually used our product during our daily stand-up, our 15-minute timer. And the team has become so self-managing and such a cross-functional team. We're getting to the point where our retrospective ended in about 8 minutes. So we didn't need to use the 15-minute timer. That's the whole time. And then we moved on to our demo, where we demoed the actual part of the product that we built within the sprint. And from there, we move on to the sprint retrospective, where we evaluated what's going right with the team, what issues the team is having, how we're growing as a team. And we made recommendations about how we're going to improve as a team. And so it's an awesome learning experience. And we look forward to demoing our product to the whole community so you guys can see what we've been working on for the past few months. And we look forward to your criticism and your feedback so that we can continue to grow and develop as a team.
That sounded amazing.
Well, throwing down, man. I had to unmute myself just to say congratulations, Andrew.
I know.
Great job. Great job.
I want to say something before I get called. No, I'm kidding. Even though we are the intermediate group, we are also creating a product. So, and maybe at some point we could share too, you know?
Yeah.
So we're kind of creating like or giving at least feedback to the presentation for new people that joined the group.
Yeah, we're building out a training session, and so that's going to be our product.
The curriculum for the training, they take them through basic, intermediate, and
how it goes. I see how it goes. The 5 of you holding out on us, but okay, that's okay.
And I think that the reason our meeting went better today is because we had more participation. That is what I have been saying the last times, very low participation. It increased this time, and I hope next time it gets even better.
Yes, come back and keep participating. We need you now. We have to build that curriculum. We have to get your feedback on what's good.
Yeah.
We're looking to put in a mural board that everybody can jump on and work on. I'm working on it.
Yeah, and then we were talking about maybe doing some shifting where Carolina's gonna do a lot of the teaching and.
Yep. Have the intermediate regulars or anybody who's comfortable teach somebody, help us teach the basic classes, giving back, reaching back. That's what we were saying.
I like it.
Absolutely.
So guys, this is the vision. We talked about it several months ago. That what would it take to have that same interaction that's happening with Dion's, app team there? How do we continue doing that? Because that's really what builds consistency. That's really what builds that bond that we've been talking about. So how do we keep growing that? How do we keep growing those groups? So I'm very, very happy right now. Very impressed that it's moving along properly. Great. I do want to advise you of things. we are here all volunteering. Okay, we give our Saturdays, we give our Wednesdays. And I always like to ask Marcelo, I know that we charge you a lot for this session. And I always like to bring him home with this because this is what makes us. Marcelo, how much is it that we're charging? Just in case the new people that just got here, please make sure you write this down because this is the price.
Yeah, this is really important. It is free, as in beer. That's the price of admission, and always will be.
Okay, so make sure you have your beer close by.
I've been wanting to ask Rich, what if you don't drink beer? So I don't know the costs.
That's true. If you don't drink
Oh,
beer,
you just got to supply the.
Yeah, I love to drink it to supply it.
I think we need to promote Godwin to the executive team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Free as in wine just doesn't sound the same, does it?
Yeah, no.
All right, so just some
We
updates.
got to take a picture, Rick.
Yes.
Yeah, wait, Andre, can you give us 1 minute for the picture?
Okay, so am I going to do the motion again? What do you think? Picture or motion? What are you guys doing?
Let's do motion.
Motion.